We'll keep May going. Kill him now! But I think actually what determines if a person tells the story is if they are involved in the opening cutscene of the fight and not just leveled up in the fight. So I think that might be part of the reason. So if I start going through the games again, because I will have to go through the game again at least once. Actually, technically twice to get everything. Let's finish this one off. It would be easier for me just to kill everything than it is to just not. I'm gonna move him back here so that he can get magic shielded. If he will need that to instant Colossus. Luke is not very magic defensive. And there we go, level 28 for Torasu. So now he learns Aura level 4. So both him and Narsha have Aura level 4, which will make them both great healers for the end. Which we are at. There is very few fights left in this game. Very few. For those ones, I think we may just leave them alone. They're kind of just, minding their own business. It's a little bit faster to go along to the left side than the right, because it's just easier to traverse that way. There's the jets. After Musashi. I've never actually, like I said, I've never used Musashi or Hanzo, so I never realized how great they are. I didn't even know characters could get this strong. Hanzo's a little bit weaker, but then again, he's a ninja. They're not as defensive as they are offensive. Now, I say that, and then Hanzo just tanks that hit. Like a boss. Alright, well, let's get rid of this guy. Hanzo's actually leveled up quite a good bit. 70-something damage to the Jets. Now he's level 25. He's getting pretty high up there. D-Soul level 2! Oh, cool. I was wondering if we were going to be able to get that before the game was over. It's not too useful for us since I don't tend to use those spells too often. But D-Soul level 2, Hanzo is the only character that can learn it. And what it does is it has a chance to kill up to 5 enemies in a single blow. Basically, it's like D-Soul, but with a try attack, kind of like this. Nice hit. So basically, be D-Soul on up to 5 enemies at once. I don't ever really use D-Soul because it's somewhat inaccurate. It just depends. Sometimes, but as high level as we are now, it's just usually just easier just to freaking kill them. Musashi's really cool looking. I always kind of pictured him as a blonde man, though, honestly. Alright, here we go. Finish you off. It's Kokichiki! Never have I liked Kokichiki so much, but he's probably the best flying character, I think, in the game. Hey, sorry, Blue, you take too much work. Kokichiki is just good right off the bat. I think get both of those guys. Could, but not very... Well, they're probably going to come up and meet us anyway, so... For Luke, we need to start getting him ahead up to the battlefield. Is there anyone we can heal? I guess we don't really need to heal anymore, because he's leveled up enough that we're good with Torasu for the rest of the game. We don't really need to work at his levels anymore. The Chimera are all the way on... Chimera, that's how you say it, Chimera. They're already up on their way. And I can't hit any damage on them. I'm gonna have Blue start hitting up. Also, Narsha, one last thing. Give Luke the step spell, so we can get going with Luke. We need to get... I don't want this fight taking forever, honestly. Because we're basically done, we just need to get up to the fight, to the final enemies. I think it'd be better if they started chasing the area. Yeah, of course Aftermax. Do your 10 damage of damage, and just get nuked, my sucker! Max really doesn't get much experience points from these guys, though. 1 experience point for a kill. That's just sad. Alright, well, now that the area is cleared out, we're gonna start sending our characters up to do battle with Colossus. There's really no point to wait around now. We'll have Kokichi go this way because it's a little bit closer for him. I don't think we even can go the other direction. There we go. Lou's catching back up now. Actually, should have probably shielded on someone else. They're coming up. Colossus I never found too difficult. His magic can be devastating, but if you got good characters going at him, he's not really that difficult. Rivaling the powers of Dark Dragon is a bit of an exaggeration, I think. Kokichi's gonna get there first, I bet. I have Max go this way. I can't even go that way, so that's not enough. Okay, so you can't go to the right. Alright, well that's fine. Gonna keep him right here so he doesn't. He keeps the attention of the Chimera, so that way they don't get the others don't get killed. As long as he doesn't get killed in the process. He shouldn't though. I don't think they can reach him. Can we use Aura? I don't think we can. I'll keep a steady distance. The Colossuses are beginning to move into formation. At least the smaller heads are beginning to move in. Let's just continue to move. I don't know if they are immune to magic though. I do not know that for sure. Alright, let's just freaking freeze your buns to death. Actually, I think the better idea is actually just to use our level, our aura to show it off. Giant Angel! We're mostly in pretty good shape, it seems like. Just kill you. Nuke him, please? Yeah! Max probably won't even be participating in the Colossus fight. Not much of a reason to. They already won, okay. I didn't think he'd even level up off of that. Taking some hits, though. Can't fly around the wall, apparently. Oh, he's moving into attack formation! Freeze. Cells negated by the magic field. That won't be quite the same for the other, but everyone has at least a prayer ring to soften damage, but they still probably do a good bit. Wow, blue is resistant to magic. There's the main Colossus head. Oh, the Colossuses are coming to us, apparently. Well, let's not disappoint them. Which one is this? Okay, that's the main one, I think. So we're going to want to attack this one, I think? Yeah. And we'll just focus on our efforts on this one here. Or not, we can just miss. Oh, wait. Oh, gosh. May. But you leveled up off of that? That's so pathetic. Let's get this guy here, I guess. Oh, super attack to death. Okay. Musashi basically just did all the damage that it even had. One hit. We'll attack this one. Because the other one is the bolt head, I believe. Level ups for Kokichi all around. Well, let's finish you off, my Chimera friend. A little bit of last-minute experience points for Henry. This fight took way too long, though. They just took a longer approach to it, to be honest with you. Not on purpose, but... Alright, so here we go. Wow, we nearly took him out. Nice job, Luke. No point of going that way. Alright, we're basically just waiting for them to die. Yep, that one is the main head. But level 4. Which is cool looking. Even resistant characters are falling to the might of Bolt. Alright, those two are going to be hit by the Blaze. Oh, this is the Blaze head. Oh, May survived that one. Blaze loses very little magic, honestly. I'll back off for let them get a little bit more of the pie. They need it. They are a little weaker than us. There we go. That's number 2. We need to wait for Luke to finish off the last one. Dispel will probably work pretty well on these guys. Everyone back up. Luke's got a job to do. Finish the job! Super attack. 81 damage with the Atlas. Oh. 48 experience points. And a Colossus card. Yes, we finally defeated the Colossus! What's this? Oh, we can't see it. Max, the staircase is up here behind Colossus. It must lead inside! So yeah, the Colossus statue kind of destroyed itself. Too bad we couldn't see it. I don't think there's anything really out here. So, maybe there is? It doesn't look like it, though. When did that staircase get there? Is that always there? I don't even know. This is a weird layout for an area. But before we head into there, which will be our final battle, Colossus was just a warm-up, we need to head back. I'm also going to try and really quickly speak with Moloch. And actually, I think I'll just take to all the characters while I'm at it. I don't think anyone's dead, but let me just check anyway. Okay, we're all good. Hey, that's the first time in a while I've gotten through that whole fight without a death. Okay, so for the final class promotion, we'll get Louis promoted to the rank of Vicar. Yes, Louis is not a fine Vicar. And I'll be splitting the episode in here somewhere, so it's not a huge long one. But, let's talk to whoever we got. Luke? You got nothing to say? Okay. Then there was a miracle. The sight of the dying White Dragon, risking his life to defeat Dark Dragon. The few of the gods who had always been afraid to pick up their weapons and fight. White Dragon and the gods fought together and finally scared away Dark Dragon. So the fight ended well. But White Dragon had been so badly injured that he would never be able to fight again. Did you do that noise, Blue? That was creepy. Oh, I'm too hungry. You look nice with those clothes, though. Must be going now. Why? I want to talk to Moloch real quick, just because I'm trying to clear things up with him. It may already be too late, though. The gods of the man made and captured not only the image of its subject, it also managed to capture the strange powers that exist in the essence of people's souls. The man's daughter, living on inside the car, was able to comfort him in this way. Even after his daughter died, the man lived a happy life with his beloved car. Let's get going now. Let's talk more another time. Gort? I don't know if you guys even have anything to say. How does... I don't know, I even talk to you. Master, I'm sorry I was confused on later. Does anyone have anything to say? Man, this story thing baffles me. I want to tell you about the beastmen of Busto. There was a race known as the Tigress. As their name suggests, these beastmen were like tigers. Their fighting strength was unsurpassed, and they were the strongest beastmen. But they were violent and not terribly smart. The other groups made their own small individual societies, but not the Tigress. They wouldn't form groups, and they liked to live alone. Eventually, they disappeared. You will see that there are a few of them left deep in the mountains. Oh, okay. Didn't expect anything. Kukichiki? Ah, Kukichiki! The fourth of Dr. Brilliant's great treasures is the image of the beautiful Rakesh. His best masterpiece of the genius painter Narknander, made long ago in the land of Mizan. His portrait of Rakesh, the wife of Narknander. The stunning beauty of the images makes all those who see it swoon. Some have even died. So the king of Mizan had Martaker and his wife burnt to death. What? All of his paintings were burnt along with him. However, the image of the beautiful Rakesh was spirited off by someone. It passed through many lands before ending up in Dr. Byron's House of Treasures. It shut away in an iron box so that no one's eyes ever fall upon it. I'd like to see it, but I'm scared it would kill me. Oh, I like Ernest. So, like I said, my favorite color is black. That's all I have to say. I really think that's all he has to say. My mother was saved by my father, but she remained totally silent. Days and days went by. Her wounds healed, but she still wouldn't speak. Then on one morning, she snuck out of the castle and ran away. But my father followed her. When I asked him why, he turned bright red. Funny, huh? It seemed he'd fallen in love with her. Oh, how sweet. And actually, in some guides, that's about as far as the story goes for the only guide I could find, so I don't know if there's any more for her story or not. The path of the sword does not require fasting. Oh, good. No skill is enough to enable a man to win a fight on an empty stomach. Isn't that so? Good point. But man, the conditions for these stories are just so vague for me. Also, Arthur actually learned all of his spells now, I think. Let me find... Yeah, I think he did. So, where's Arthur? Yeah, he learned level 1 of all 3 magics. So now Arthur has all of his spells. These are kind of weak, but except for Bolt. Bolt's pretty good. But he learns them all by level 25. So, he could learn up to Blaze, I think, and Freeze unpromoted, but you have to promote him for the good one. So, yeah, I thought I'd show that real quick. I thought I told you. I have no anecdotes. All I have is my duty. What is your duty? Tell me that. I guess you're not gonna tell me that. Ninja Law 6, metal locating metal ore. It lies sleeping underground. Water diving, the lie of the land. All are clues to finding the metal ore. A humble skill, it certainly is, but it is essential to our livelihood. I'll tell you, Ninja Law. Chris, anything? The pay was excellent. I was able to send lots of money back to the church, but one day a letter came from the priest. Dear Chris, thank you for all your hard work, but I cannot accept the money you sent. The church has its problems and we can get by without this money. You should fulfill your promise and get a job where you can help people. Look for that kind of work. I believe that this is what's best. Just after I got that letter, I met you. Oh, wow. So is that the end of her story? Did it really come full circle? That's cool. But even with time, the rumor didn't die down. People in the village regarded me with cold eyes. So one day, I left. I didn't know where I was going. I went to the mountains and wandered for days. In time, I became exhausted and passed out. As I lost consciousness, I thought to myself, this is the end. I want to talk to the other ladies. This room, I just love this room. It's full of ladies. I dream. I'm not exactly sure what it is. With the king's passing, I must leave Gardenia, but what if I hadn't been born into the royal family of Gardenia? I don't know. I never considered it. I was sad that so many of these stories we're not going to get to finish. Oh, Max. Sorry, I didn't see you there. The final battle isn't far away now, is it? No. Let's go get my thoughts and preparing my spirit so I can fight well. Not long until the final battle now, is it? Everyone's cheerful like usual, though. But I know they must be nervous on the inside. It'll be fine. This is such a great group of people. I'm sure we can seal away Dark Dragon. Well, if you'd like, I could share my thoughts with you again. Sure. Well, now there's the confirmation that you can start the story over. What is it now? The same thing as before? Sorry, it's nothing. What? Well, actually, I'm a bit worried. Oh, okay, just we're back to here again. So it does really start over. So there we go. We've maxed out Narsha's story, which is nice. I hope of all people, I would have gotten Narsha's for sure. Hey, leaving level him up a lot. So many characters are... Alright, I didn't expect you at all, so I don't even know why I bothered talking to you. At first, the people of Prompt lived in obscurity, isolated from everyone. They were hiding from the demi-humans, who hated humans. To avoid attacks from outside, they chose their location carefully. By the depths of the jungle, by a volcano called Mount Sigilus, they built a town. They chose to be next to the volcano so they could use the Earth's natural energy. Sigilus is an extinct volcano now, but back then it was alive with fire. Many of the old civilization's records were destroyed by eruptions and earthquakes. Prompt Castle is underground now, too, because it was buried in an earthquake. Ah, well, that was pretty interesting, even if it stopped there, but it doesn't stop there. Okay, I didn't expect much from you. Can I get out? Ball Royce is pretty good, but I just never finished it. Those two are kind of... Hers was kind of okay. I think I've talked to everyone, which is kind of depressing. Let's see. Nova? Max, we read the plot! Oh, you didn't even do that. You know what to do. Advice. I'm sure the next battle will be a difficult one. The biggest is in the center. Move in from left or right. Dark Salt possesses untold reserves of magic. So magic attacks probably won't be very effective. Do your best with normal attacks. His even breath magic is really strong. It does damage over a wide area, so be careful not to group together too much. So yeah, our final battle is next with Darksaw in the next episode of Let's Play Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon. I thank you all for watching. I hope you all will join us. Hope you all will join me next time for the final battle. See you guys then.